He has had a tremendous amount of success against Kyle Shanahan type offenses. That's one of his calling cards and MO, which may be very enticing to the Dallas Cowboys.
Good people, it's your boy Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk, right back. Like I never left. What's up with y'all, man? How are y'all feeling? I'm feeling phenomenal. You want to know why? Because of y'all, because of the cartel, because of the support y'all been giving me. My last two videos I posted literally have gotten 30,000 views a piece. Countless likes, shares, etc. Man, I appreciate y'all, man. Seriously, thank you. That's crazy. 60,000 views. Look, man, I appreciate that. Them ain't numbers I do regularly. So I wanted to say thank you. I appreciate y'all. If you want to be a part of the team, do what they've been doing lately. I got like 650 new subscribers in the last 3 days. If you want to join the team, you want to be a part of that, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate y'all. Hey, man, Cowboys news continues, and it's all around Mike Zimmer. There is a press conference tomorrow, so the Mike Zimmer talk is not going to stop. I have other things I want to discuss, I promise, but I'm trying to be current in what's going on. I don't want to just be contrarian and say I'm going to talk about this when it ain't currently what's the biggest thing going on in our with our team and around our team. And one of the dopest things when you're digging about, like, Mike Zimmer information and stuff like that, I'm sure y'all saw that, he had some of the top defenses when he was in Minnesota, when he was a defensive coordinator for the Bengals. They had some of the top defenses. He had some of the top defenses when he was the defensive coordinator for the Cowboys. Mike Zimmer knows how to coach defense. Age-wise, he's around the same age as Steve Spagnuolo, world champion defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo 2 years in a row. And they run a similar scheme, just in case you didn't know. You heard my boy in the beginning, Marcus Spears, co-signed to Mike Zimmer. He played for Mike Zimmer, and he was saying that Mike Zimmer has had success versus the Shanahan tree. Who else did you just see have success versus the Shanahan tree? Steve Spagnuolo in the Chiefs defense. Now listen, pieces aren't matching up. It's different things we're going to have to add to this team to get Zimmer what he needs. We got Dan Quinn, his groceries. It's time to get Mike Zimmer his groceries. But I just wanted to read some of these cosigns from, if y'all don't mind me reading some things, from some of the players, because I think this is dope. So I'm going to read these real quick and just let y'all know, like, Darren Woodson had some glowing things to say about Mike Zimmer. But everybody might not like this stuff, but I just wanted to come in, drop this off to y'all so y'all can hear, because Darren Woodson, Bill Parcells, really just give you miniature pictures into what we're getting out of Dan Quinn. I'll put the words on the screen. Woodson has advice to the players Zimmer is about to coach. I would say, man, give him time. Woodson said he's going to be callous when he comes in. Don't be sensitive. This guy wants to win. He wants to win at all costs. He's the most competitive son I've ever met. Give him time and you'll get it. You'll understand. You're going to have to be ready. You're going to have to bite him too. He's looking to have fight too. Don't back down because he's okay with it. But you just have to have thick skin. Now listen, I co-sign that. I co-sign that 100%. I want players that want to be coached hard. I want players that want to challenge their coaches because we're all heading towards the same goal. Let's be better together. If we got to grind on each other, pause, and work hard to get to that goal, I'm cool with it. I don't want it to all just be like kumbaya and everything like that. Woodson also said this. He doesn't have any backup in him, Woodson said on Zimmer, who's replacing Quinn as the Cowboys defensive coordinator. He's going to set his feet. He will fight your ass tooth and nail, and a lot like Bill Parcells, you're going to do it his way. He might not be your best friend. It's not going to be cuddly and kumbaya. That's not happening. He's going to test your mettle. He also said this. Here's what I love. A lot of people wouldn't have done this. But when we were Super Bowl champs, he's talking about Darren Wilson's talking about himself, and I'm looking at height of my career, he's showing me all of the bad plays I had, Wilson said. I'm like, holy ish, but it's all what I can work on. He's breaking it all down with me. That brought us to a much closer, that brought us much closer because I wanted to be better. Again, It wasn't all cuddly. It was, this is who you are. Let's figure out how to get you better. That's all I want. Seriously, that's all I want. We have amazing players, like all pro caliber players. Micah, Bland, Diggs, D-Law, etc. We got plenty of great players. But when those big moments come and our great players haven't been great, I think it's because those little edges haven't been rounded. They haven't been sanded. They haven't been refined. This is the coach I feel like. Y'all can call me a homer and you just excited just to be excited. I don't care. I feel like this is the coach that can get that done. Lastly, Bill Parcells, when he was speaking on the technique of when Bill Parcells came in, he wanted to change the different defense from a 4-3 to 3-4. I know this is back in the day, and this is just speaking to the coaching prowess and the intellect of Zimmer. Because some coaches just like, nah, I only coach this. Parcells said, technique-wise, it's relatively simple. So it was just the linebacker play and how to coordinate that. He was talking about the 3-4, and that involves some new stuff for him, Parcells said. But he caught on to that easily. He started to understand what kind of personnel we were looking for in that. That wasn't hard. He's a football guy. He likes the game. He's committed to doing his job. He's not lazy at all, and that's good. And this is coming from Hall of Fame coach Bill Parcells. And listen, with all that news too, I almost forgot to mention, with all the coaching moves, you got Dan Quinn taking Joe Witt with him. You know what I'm saying? He reached out. He tried to get Al Harris, but he couldn't. You know what I'm saying? Because the Cowboys blocked it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not mad about the block. It is what it is. We're not helping you. I don't care what's going on. Al Harris is an employee, and he's under contract. It is what it is. As far as the Cowboys, we reached out to the Giants. Same thing. All is fair in love and war. We reached out for Andre Patterson, defensive line coach that used to work for Mike Zimmer. Guess what the Giants did? For everybody that was all mad about it, the Giants blocked him. No, you a Giant, you under contract. Unless you want to give him a promotion, he not going to y'all. I get it. This is what it is. Mike Zimmer has been coaching for wild years. He'll be able to find somebody that I think I can respect, that we can get in here, get trained up, and let's keep it moving. It is what it is. It's the nature of the beast. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But back to what I was saying. I'm not saying that Parcells co-sign. I'm not saying that Darren Woodson's co-sign or Marcus Spears or everybody in the Cowboys media or CFT or anybody's co-sign is going to make Mike Zimmer the perfect coach and we ain't need Dan Quinn. That's not what I'm saying. For everybody that's going to be cynical in the comments, I'm saying this. From how this process started, with us not knowing if Dan Quinn was leaving, to where we at now with one of the better defensive minds in the game, look at it as a blessing. We could have ended up with lesser. Inexperience, first time, experimentative, not knowing, because if it's going to work. Right now, we know for a fact, Mike Zimmer can coach defense well versus offenses that we've struggled against. That's not hyperbole. That's not me making up stuff. That's factual information that you can look up with data behind it, with film behind it. If you don't like it, that's fine. But I'm just here to say, listen, I like what it's looking like. I know our defensive personnel. I've been researching and seeing what he brings to the table. I got Hall of Fame coaches, Hall of Fame players. Darren Woodson should be in Hall of Fame. Current ESPN analyst, Marcus Spears, and everyone else saying, hey, man, this is going to be really good for our players. We need this. We ain't had this. I choose to look at that in a positive light. If you want to be negative about it, that's fine, but I don't understand why. I just don't get it. Maybe we just two different type of people. I'm excited, though, man. I like the cosigns. I will be tapping in to the press conference tomorrow. I'll digest that, and I'll probably come back tomorrow with another video. Or maybe I'll go live. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know here, Cowboys Fan Talk, I try to give y'all the most current, up-to-date stuff, give you my opinion, give you my non-expert analysis. And we going to keep rocking, man. I appreciate all the love, all the new subscribers, all the supporters. What we do around here is we give you content 6 to 7 days a week, sometimes more than that. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I holla.